Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Resident Evil HD. Last video, we opened up the final door in the mansion by combining our stone and metal objects. We opened up the door underneath the main hall, and we're now in the altar area. All that's left to do now is to delve deeper down. So let's do that, shall we? I went ahead and prepared myself. I did some inventory management off screen, and I also made a save at the typewriter. This area's looking pretty spooky, so I don't know whether to be looking forward to what's going to be coming up next or to be afraid. A little bit of both, I think. Barry!
Jill, you're alive. I was worried because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Do we save Barry or do we let him be killed? Well, I'm feeling forgiving today, so we'll give Barry his gun back. So while Barry distracts Lisa, we are going to be pushing these 4 pillars off the edge in order to advance on. Now, depending on what your choice is, it will alter the ending of the game. So you have the choice there whether you want to save Barry or if you want to let him die. If you don't give him his gun back, Lisa Trevor will smack him into the pit and he will die. But by doing that, you'll get Barry's Magnum, which is considered a unique gun in the game, and you will need that if you're going for the achievement of getting all the guns in the game. So you might want to see what it's like to do both. Maybe make a separate save file, killing Barry, and then one for keeping him alive if you want to see all the possible outcomes. So Lisa finds her mother's skull and she disappears. We won't be seeing her again. That's kind of the final sort of boss fight with Lisa. Now we are going for the best ending in the game, so in order for the best ending, you have to save Barry. And I also kind of want to know why he's done what he's done. He sort of owes us an explanation, I think.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
But then he doesn't tell us anything, so that's just great. We can look at the coffin. This was her mother's burial place, Jessica's grave. And this is a letter to Lisa. To my Lisa, day by day I could feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot, saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mommy can think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together, they're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to the lab together. We'll pretend that we are both unconscious, and when the man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together, okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. And that was dated November 13th, 1967, and of course that was from Jessica Trevor. So, of course, she didn't make it out. Very, very sad. But now that Lisa has found her skull, maybe she'll have some sort of solace in her forever eternity of wandering around as a horrible monster. Anywho, now that we have done that, this is the place where we get to use our medals. So hopefully you've taken the wolf and eagle medals out, because we're going to be placing these medals into the slots, and this is going to open up a passageway into our final area of the game, which is going to be the laboratory. I can't believe it's finally here. I don't know about you guys, but I am pretty damn stoked to be finishing up this game once and for all. It's been one hell of a ride. A fun one, I may add. But getting to the ending of a game is always sort of intense. And the laboratory is kind of the place where we get to wrap up everything. Keep this elevator in mind for later. This is an emergency exit, and we won't be able to use that until the very end of the game. And as we come into the laboratory, we get our usual safe room. I don't know why I can't pick up this ink ribbon. It's right there. Thank you, Jill. We get the typewriter, the item box, you know, that good stuff. I'm not going to bother saving right now. I'm going to make a little bit of progress in the laboratory before I do that. And surprisingly, I'm going to be taking out my lighter and my canteen because we are going to be running into zombies in this area. And we're also going to be getting a fuel canister to refill our kerosene. So if possible, I am going to wipe out these zombies, burn them up, or dispose of their heads, and then I won't have to worry about them later. Again, it's not necessary that you do this. It's completely up to you what you want to do, but just for purposes later on with all the backtracking and going back and forth and whatnot, I think it's just better to dispose of all of these zombies myself. But again, that's a personal preference. They give you the oil and everything to do it though, so I mean, why not? I could totally understand if your kerosene was empty and you didn't have any way to refill it, but that's kind of not the case here, so. Our inventory is also going to fill up pretty quickly. There's a lot of items in this area, so what I'll probably do is just start disposing of some of these zombies, pick up some items, and then go back to the item box and call it quits there. Not going to be able to make much progress in this video, but luckily there's not really a whole lot to the laboratory. If you know your way around, you won't be here for very long, so hopefully that's the case here. And again, if I can blow the zombies' heads off, I don't have to worry about burning their corpses up. So that's kind of nice. Headshots are totally random, though. Managed to get a few. And there's just a couple of items around here to take a look at. There is a dagger on the shelves. And then on this little table here, there are some handgun bullets. Again, more handgun bullets. What's the point of that? I don't know. These doors are all locked. This door is open, but we're not going to be going in there just yet. Let's go to the double doors here. And let's first grab our first aid box. There is a door that I can go into that's not currently locked, but I think I'd like to call it quits here because this area has quite a few puzzles and a lot of item collecting and a lot of sort of preparation for what ending you're gonna get, and so I have a feeling I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time doing those kinds of things, so I don't want these videos to go on for too long. Plus, I don't know if we can handle so much intenseness in one video. That whole showdown with Barry was pretty intense in my mind. I was just like, whoa, we get the choice to kill him or not? That's awesome! After all that stuff that he's done to us, you know, we finally get to actually decide what it is that we do or don't do with Barry, so I kind of like that personally. I also have to sort of refill up on my ammo. My shotgun's getting a little bit low here, and I want to keep my inventory as empty as possible. As I mentioned, there are quite a few items to pick up in the area, and I don't want to do too much backtracking. If I can try and minimize that, then I will do that when possible. So that is going to be it. We just came into the laboratory. Trust me, guys, there's plenty more to do, and it's going to be a good ending. I have a good feeling about it, so hopefully you guys will join me next time, and I want to thank you all so very much for watching.